The summer after my freshman year in seminary, I came back home to Athens, Ohio, where I was living at the time, and I finally had come to the conviction that I had to become Catholic. It was my freshman year in seminary in Ashland, Ohio, at Ashland Theological Seminary. I had experienced a seminary body of 55 denominations in one seminary, and the cacophony of doctrines. I'm going, I have to do something. I have to become Catholic. There has to be an answer to this theological craziness. So I finally got up the nerve to contact the pastor at Christ the King Parish in Athens, Ohio, Monsignor Donald Horak. And we sat down and we just started to talk in his office one day. It was in June of 1981. And he started asking me to tell him his story. And I talked for about an hour or so. And I told him I was really concerned because about that time, RCIA was just getting off the ground, and I knew that that was in the parish, and I needed to go back to school in the fall, and I didn't have time for RCIA. And so I broached a question to him of, well, how are we going to do this then? He said, well, the thing is, James, you've catechized yourself. There's no need for you to go through RCIA. And I said, well, when should I be received into the church and confirmed? And I still remember him getting up from his desk, walking over to the calendar on the wall and flipping from June to July. And he goes, oh, July 25th is the feast of James the Greater. Well, James, I think that's poetically correct for you. I'll receive you into the church then. And that's how I was received into the church. I had a month warning. We had one other meeting after that, and that was the extent of my catechesis. About 14 of my friends came. It was right before the Saturday evening Mass that year, and I think it was Saturday evening. Don't anyone go looking up the 1981 calendar and prove me wrong. But about 3/4 of my friends who came to my reception into the Catholic Church were my evangelical friends. And then we went to the house of another friend of ours who was a former nun, and they had a party for me with a cake and everything. So that was how I was received into the church. St. James has been with me all these 43 years since back then, and he's an inspiration. He's one of the big three of the apostles, Peter, James, and John. He's one of our earliest martyrs. Herod Antipas decided that he should leave this world around the year AD 44. And so he's one of our greatest martyrs. He's James the Greater. Matt Swaim is famous for calling me James the Lesser. So, James has been with me all along.